Hello friends, my name is Shivam from DevOps Schools and I will help you to enable your learning process in various technologies of DevOps, artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data and many more. This is our initiative to help you by sharing multiple tutorials and videos. And if you want any specific tutorials on any particular topic, then please do comment in the below comment section and I will help you with it. Also, please subscribe to our premium services on YouTube, which will give you access to more content and videos to enhance your knowledge about all these topics. Also, if you want me to help you with regards to the online trainings and classroom sessions by our qualified trainers, then please do write me at contact@devopsschool.com.
And for the today's session, this is really important. So in today's session, we are going to see the architecture of AWS. We are going to see the regions and the availability zone. We are going to see the EC2 instance, their types and pricing, how the pricing is defined. Then we are going to see the elastic block store, and then we will be launching an EC2 instance and we'll be having a look what all things are there while launching the instance. Then we are going to see the S3 storage, its type, the different life cycle, the policy and pricing. Then we are going to create and launch an S3 bucket and we'll be uploading our data there. Then we are going to see the VPCs and detailed flow of traffic inside the AWS, how traffic travels or how a network packet travels inside the VPC and reach your EC2 instance. Then we are also going to see in detail the routes, IGWs, subnets, NACL, security groups that are part of VPC. Additionally, we are also having an overview on the elastic load balancer and the databases. Okay, guys, the agenda is clear, guys. Am I audible to you, all of you, clearly now? Shall I proceed?
Yes, Shahrukh. Yeah,
Shahrukh, just one thing. Are you going to help us any industry best practices using these features?
Yes. We'll see in the end. Let me just first let's start this. Okay. So, guys, yeah. So I'll request all of you to mute yourself. If you have any doubt, you can just unmute yourself. Not an issue, so that it don't create any disturbance. Okay. So what is cloud computing? So, guys, in simple terms, if I say we are using the cloud resource and we are paying only the amount for the time duration for which we are using that resource. For example, there is a resource A. Through this cloud computing, I am only paying for the duration of time for which I am using this resource. That's what a cloud is in simple language. And I'm also getting this resource whenever I need it. Okay, that's what a simple definition is. So same thing is written. Cloud computing, often referred to as the cloud, is the delivery of on-demand computing resources, everything from application to data center. If you need a simple application, that also you can get. If you need EC2 instances, multiple, you can say these CPUs or processors, you can get it on time without any delay, without much delay or get into hassles of signing contracts and all. Okay, over the internet on pay for use basis. So through this cloud computing, you are only paying what you are using. Okay, that's what a cloud is in simple language, cloud computing. Now, benefits of cloud. So first thing is benefit from massive economies of scale. See, they are selling a chunk of they have a data centers, basically this AWS, Azure, Google Cloud Platform is also there. They have the big data centers, very big data centers are there. They have purchased the resources, the CPU, the memory. Okay, let me just explain you in more details. Let me just open a note paint. So how these things are working, and I'm just, guys, throughout the course I'll be using layman language so that you understand better. Okay, so what these guys are doing, just one second. Yeah, so what these guys are doing, they have purchased already the resources. Okay, suppose this is the they have purchased around 100 GB of RAM. I'm just taking a simple example. Okay, they have the 100 GB of RAM. Sorry, my writing is not clear. And they have purchased a total of 100 GB of RAM, and you can say there is 10 TB of storage. Okay, now what these guys are doing basically, on this hardware resource, on this RAM and this storage resource, they have deployed their operating system, and on top of it they are making use of the virtualization. I hope you know about virtualization. So through this if you are into this DevOps zone, you have heard about this VirtualBox, VMware. on your laptop you are installing a virtual box, and you can, on your laptop only, you can run Linux instance, you can run inside that virtual box Windows instance, Mac OS, all of these things you can run. Same thing they are doing. They have the all the hardware resource, and then through virtualization they are dividing this 100 GB. For example, they give this 20 GB to client A, 20 GB to client B, and then 60 GB to client C. Okay, A, B, C. So that's how they are dividing this resource, and they are guaranteeing that whatever data you will be putting in our container, for example this container A, the resources that they have assigned to the client, whatever data that they are putting in there, it is isolated completely. Their data will not mix and match with the client B or client C. That's how they are utilizing this massive benefits, massive economies of scale. They have all the resources available. Now according to the client's need, they are dividing it and selling it. And since they have huge amount of resources available, and so that's how they are selling it cheaply to everybody. That's what the main funda is, the virtualization and hypervisor in the backend of this. One second, let me just move back. Yeah, second thing is this first point, benefit from massive economies of scale. Second thing is increased speed and agility. Through cloud you have an increased speed. What I mean is, previously if cloud was not there, okay, if I have to set up my own organization, for example I have to set up a small firm of you can say 20 resources, I have to reach out to the networking guys to set up first of all I have to go buy the hardware, and also set up the infrastructure. I have to buy I have to take a place on rent or buy it, then put all my settings there, networking and everything I have to decide. Then I have to sign contracts with Microsoft or whatever the local vendor is who can deliver me the laptops and desktop, and accordingly I have to proceed. So this process generally take 1 month, 2 months, and it can extend also if I need more resources. In cloud this is not the case. I need an computing resource, I need a database, I need an easy to instance. It is just a click away. It will take hardly 5 or 10 minutes to get that. That's what the increased speed is. And one more thing.
Hey viewers, trying to get into DevSecops? Enroll for our DevSecops certified professional programs and earn the certification that shows you are fit for these technical roles and requirements. Contact info is mentioned in the video sidebars and in the description box. Book your seats for the upcoming batches now.
Again, this firm, I'm selling something to the people in the US. I'm sitting in India. I'm selling something to the people in US. What I can do, instead of setting up the server in Delhi region or the in India region, I can make use of the AWS, Azure or GCP, whatever it is. I can set up my resource, my web servers in the in the US zone, US region. So increased speed is there. Customer is already there. I can set up my web server, everything there in the cloud, and I can make you. There will be no latency or minimum latency. You can say the clients will be having a better. You can say a better. I'm not getting the exact word. They will be They will be getting the website. They will be browsing the website very fast. Instead of a US client reaching to a web server in India, I'm already deploying everything into the US zone. Or if similarly, if it's in Europe, I can deploy it into the European region. So that's what the increased speed is. And one more thing, the agility part. Um, I decided, okay, I will be handling around 200 customers in the US. So I deployed 2 web servers there for high availability. One is active and another is passive. Let's just take an example. Now instead of 200 users, there will be 2000 users coming in. Suddenly my product got a hit. It got a very good response. Now 2000, 3000 users are there. Now this 2 servers will not be able to handle the load. Through this cloud, I'm having the agility as well. If on the same time I can scale out or scale in, I'll be explaining you these terms as well. Instead of one resource, I can set a condition. For example, if there will be 2000 resource, put 3 more web servers in line. This automation you can do also in the AWS. Okay, so that's how. And one more thing, if again a customer reaches to 200, destroy those 3 instances. I need only 1. That's how I'm saving on cost, I'm saving on money, and I'm utilizing the most out of the cloud. So these all are the advantages of moving to the cloud. Third thing is, stop guessing capacity. you previously, again, in the data center scenario or in your firm, you will be purchasing, for example, 10 TB. Now again, huge amount of customer came in. Now in your firm, you have to purchase extra resources, you have to purchase extra hardware or the storage. Again, if you move to the cloud, there is nothing like that. You can stop guessing about the capacity. You can, again, in just simple clicks, you can increase your storage to 10 TB, 100 TB, or whatever TBs you want. Again, if you have money in your pocket, you can buy anything on the cloud. You don't have to worry about anything, you don't have to wait for anything, just it's a click away. Fourth thing, again, stop spending money on running and maintaining data centers. So maintaining data centers, the cost of the rent, then maintaining the devices, and maintaining the networking, you don't have to worry about anything. Everything is being taken by these cloud computing organization, for example, AWS and all. Go global in minutes. Again, if you are launching a product, if you are launching a website, just go open the AWS cloud, launch an instance there, put your website there, the applications, the dependency, whatever you want. You want a containerized environment, you want an easy to separate database, everything is available there in minutes. That's what the benefits of cloud is. That's why most of the, and again, the most important thing is cost. Most of the organizations are moving from their usual on-premise scenarios or on-premise environment to the cloud, because they are getting most out of the cloud. They are getting the cost savings. Someone is saying something. Greg, please mute yourself. Hello, let me mute you then. Greg. Yeah, okay. Yeah, guys. Yes, guys. So that's all about the cloud computing and the benefits of it. Let me move to the next slide. Any doubts in this, guys? Before proceeding forward, are we clear in this? Okay, so I'll take it as a no then. So the next thing is, we understood, okay, what is a cloud, how it is benefiting us. Now the next thing is the type of cloud deployment, how you can deploy the clouds. Okay, there are two types, there will be services as well. So let's first talk about the type of cloud deployments. So there are three ways you can deploy the cloud. The first one is the private, then public, and then hybrid. Let's take this middle one, the public cloud first. What is a public cloud? In public clouds, for example, the public clouds will be, for example, the AWS cloud, the Azure, Microsoft Azure cloud, the or what GCP cloud, and Alibaba cloud is also there. So what is happening here is, it is being owned and maintained by an organization. For example, AWS, it is owned and maintained by that organization, and they will be giving you the resources. And also the important thing here is the resources shared. The underlying hardware and hardware is getting shared by multiple clients. Okay, for example, AWS is there, they have a big data center in Delhi. Just take an example. So in Delhi data center, they will be having the resources from multiple different clients. For example, I am a client, for example, HCL is a client, then Wipro is a client, TCS is a client. If they chose the region as Delhi, all their data will be stored there. It is isolated, but since it is there in a single place, that's why it is called as a public cloud. Okay, it is being operated by a third party, and yes, multiple clients data will be there. That's what a public cloud is in simple language. Private cloud, in private cloud, the main logic behind is only a single company's data will be stored there. Okay, for example, your own data centers, companies are running, previously they have their own data centers, they will be storing their data, only their data there. That's what you can call it as a private cloud. Now companies like IBM and other companies are there, they are also offering the private cloud facility. They are telling these, we have data centers available. In simple language, we have a data center available, it's a private cloud, only your data will be stored there. Okay, so that's how this difference in public and
Hey viewers, our Master in DevOps engineering program can help you to hone the skills necessary to succeed in high-level DevOps positions. So what are you waiting for? Enroll now and earn certification that show you are keeping pace with today's technical roles and requirements. Contact info is mentioned in the video sidebars and in the description box. Book your seats for the upcoming batches now.
private cloud is the sharing of the resource. In public, there can be multiple clients, and in private, it's only yours. Now then comes the third type of deployment, that is hybrid cloud. Most of the organizations are using this one only. They are migrating some of their resources into the cloud. So if I say an easy example, I can keep my business critical data or the most critical data in my organization. For example, I am a company X. The most critical data will be placed inside my organization, and I can place my web servers into the cloud, into the AWS cloud. That's what a hybrid cloud environment is. Something I have on my private cloud or on my organization, and something there on the public cloud. So that's how this thing is. Are we clear, guys? Any doubts still now? Guys, any doubts? Just ping if you don't have any doubts, or if I'm not audible also, you can just let me know. Okay, I think clear. Guys, are we good? Guys, I'm audible to you. Just let me know this at least.
Yeah, it is good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks. Okay. Moving to the next part. Now this is the you can say types of cloud based on deployment. Now there is one more type of cloud that is based on the service. So there are multiple websites. So it's about the SaaS, PaaS, and IaaS. You have heard about it. So there are multiple websites. The things are not written clearly there. Okay, so it seems to me very confusing in the beginning. So I've just used this. I'll be explaining you this simple diagram. So see, based on deployment, you can divide your cloud into these three types. The first one is the infrastructure as a service. The second one is the platform as a service, and the third one is a software as a service. So these are the three type of clouds based on the services. Okay, so let's talk in easy term. See, this is the on-premise environment. So what all things are there when you are going to open a new firm or organization, or you have a running organization? What all things are there? These are mentioned here in this slide. Okay, so let's see one by one. See, there is networking. If you're opening an organization or you have an existing organization, there is networking there. All the devices are connected. Then you need the storage. Then there will be different servers. Then there might be virtualization. Then on top of it, there will be operating system, then middleware, runtime. Then you have your data, and then you will be having your applications. So in this diagram, guys, whatever is there in the blue color, you are in control. On premise, you for on what I mean by on premise is the data center type of scenario. Your own data center, company's own data center, or company's own organization, they are managing. Everything is in their control. Okay, now if we move to the cloud, we have three options. The first one is the infrastructure as a service. Now what is there, see, whatever is there in the orange, it is being owned and managed by the companies, sorry, the third party companies, for example the AWS or the Azure. Okay, now if I select infrastructure as a service, so what I have, the networking, the storage, the servers, the virtualization, everything is in control of the vendor. In this case, you can say the AWS. And what we are in control, we are in control of the operating system, middleware, runtime, data, application. We can manage this. In example, you can see this IaaS. I have just given example as well so that you understand. AWS services, their Google Compute Engine. And in AWS, see, if you launch an EC2 instance, we'll be talking about EC2 instance as well. We can launch our own computer there into the cloud. That EC2 instance, see, we can, on that EC2 instance, I can select the operating system, whether be it Linux, be it Ubuntu. I can put my data there. I can run, install my application there. I am in control there. That is what as infrastructure as a service. Okay, now second type of service, platform as a service. Now again, all these things are being offered by these cloud service provider, this AWS, Microsoft, Azure. Now if I talk about platform as a service, so what is there? Now see, networking, storage, server, virtualization, operating system, middleware, runtime, everything is in control of the vendor. You just have to place your data or applications. For example, um, I can run a Tomcat server directly by going to the AWS, logging in there. instead of selecting the operating system and application, installing it on my own, I can directly select a Tomcat server. Images are there. I hope you have heard about images. So for example, this laptop is running. I have my own laptop, it is running. There are multiple applications installed. I can take a snapshot, or I can take an image out of it. And with this image, I can install it on the second laptop. Same concept is there on the AWS. We have images there for Tomcat server. Just an example, Tomcat server, AWS Elastic Beanstalk. So online DBs and servers. So everything is installed there. You just have to go there, and if you want an additional application, you can install and you can put your data there. Okay, so that's what a PaaS is. And one more thing, some people might be confusing what is a runtime and middleware. So for running a different kind of applications, we need this runtime and middleware. For example, the direct access there, direct access application, or the DLL files. So all these come under the category of runtime and middleware. Okay, so now in platform as a service, I have everything already installed. I have selected the Apache Tomcat server or the Tomcat server. Everything is coming there, and we just, if I need additional applications, I can install and I can bring my data in.
Hey viewers, are you looking for formal training on SRE practices? Take our SRE program. This course will teach you how to successfully implement site reliability engineering in the modern day 24/7 services. Kickstart your SRE training today. Contact info is mentioned in the video sidebars and in the description box. Book your seats for the upcoming batches now.
That's what a platform as a service. Now, the third type of service where mostly people confuse is the software as a service. Now, everything is there. Everything is in control of the organization, or you can say the AWS or whatever it is, whatever service you are using. For example, if I take a simple example, we all are doing this meeting on the GoToMeeting platform, or it can be Zoom as well. Everything is being taken by the organizer or the GoToMeeting server. Everything is there. Their server is deployed. They have their networking, their storage, server, virtualization, OS, middleware, runtime, data, application. Everything is there. What I'm doing, I'm just going there. We all are just going there and we're using their service. It is called as a software as a service. Again, similarly, multiple Google apps are there. Dropbox is there. Cisco WebEx, GoToMeeting. Very simple examples I've taken so that you can correlate with this. Okay, we are not doing anything. We are just going there and we are using that service. It is called as software as a service. Okay, so that's what, in simple language, this IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS is. Any kind of doubts, guys? Oh, sorry. I hope this is also clear to all of you. Any kind of doubt, just let me know. I'll be happy to answer. Okay, moving on to the next part. Okay, see, someone asked one of the best practice. So just a best practice, if you are creating a cloud architecture, how it will be, or how your cloud architecture will be. So you can just pick up few things from here. The first thing is the high availability. Okay, or you can say in terms of what cloud is offering to you. If I put the problem statement simply, what capacity or what additional things cloud is offering you in terms of you can say customer satisfaction, or in terms of additional things. Okay, so first thing is high availability. Cloud is offering you high availability. You can launch multiple instances, okay, in high availability. Then it is fault tolerant. We have, for example, there is a server, we can have multiple hard disks. We can remove, if one hard disk is faulty, we can remove it and we can immediately put the new hard disk. I'm just telling you in simple example. Then there is scalability. This is important, guys. Scalability, based on the customer request, based on the increase of the workload, I can increase the capacity. For example, I gave you an example. I thought that there will be 200 customers that I'll be catering in the US zone. I deployed my cloud architecture. I put two. Just 1 second. I got a call. Guys, am I audible to you clearly now? I just got a call actually. Guys, am I audible to you? Okay, thank you. So I took a simple example. For example, I thought there will be 200 customers that I'll be catering to into the US. Now suddenly 2000 customer came. Now the AWS is scalable, is providing you scalability. I can on the go increase my servers to 10, 20, whatever I want. Okay, that's what a scalability is, increasing the capacity based on your need or to meet the increasing workload. Second important thing is the elasticity. If the workload is less, I can reduce the capacity as well. I can again bring it back to one server. Okay, if you're going to write the exam, so these 4 terms will be asked, how your cloud architecture will be, and they will be asking you the difference between scalability and elasticity. So please remember this thing. Scalability, just increasing the thing. Elasticity is like elastic, you can stretch it and you can bring it back to the same place. Okay. What else? Let's move. There is one more thing. I think some people get confused in high availability and fault tolerant. Let me just make you guys clear quickly in 2 minutes if that's possible. Fault tolerant, what's this HA? See, a fault tolerant system is critical system that requires being operational with zero time. So people get confused in this term generally. Okay, so I'm just clarifying thing. A fault tolerant system is a critical system that require being operational with zero time. While a highly available system can tolerate short interruption in service, whatever is HA is RC, it can tolerate short interruptions. But with fault tolerant, you should have zero time. Okay, both high availability and fault tolerant require the ability to detect failure. And just one thing, the fault tolerant system, if you are creating a fault tolerant system, it will bring you higher cost, because see, we are decreasing downtime to zero. Okay, so the higher costs are due to having physical redundancy added to the system. Yeah, that's what in terms of AWS, if I explain you in simple terms, let me just zoom. A fault tolerant will be regions and availability zones. I'll be showing you this, not to worry about it. And high availability means deploying elastic load balancer and auto scaling groups. So we can deploy elastic load balancer to distribute our load. Elastic load balancer is there, and auto scaling groups, we can increase our capacity and decrease it. That is called as HA. Fault tolerant is different regions and availability zones. It will be there already. That's why the higher cost is there in terms of fault tolerant. Okay, just making you clear, because this thing is important in understanding. No issues. Moving back to our main slide. Okay, so that's what the basic overview I wanted to give you about the AWS before proceeding. Now let's move into the AWS. Okay, the previously I just explained you what cloud is, what is the architecture. Now let's deep dive into the AWS. So AWS is a company. I think it started from an online bookstore by Jeff Bezos in 1995, and it is now a multi-billion-dollar electronic e-commerce company now. And yeah, so it is providing multiple services to the customer. So once we log into the AWS, we will be having, guys, you know how to register yourself on the AWS. You all have AWS account or not? Shall I show you, or shall I proceed? Just let me know. Accordingly, I'll proceed. Do you all have it already?
Yeah,
We have it.
we have it. Yeah.
Okay,
Not
okay.
sure
No
about
issues.
everyone. We do have it.
Okay, I think most of you have it. If you don't have it, okay, show. Okay, let me just quickly show it to you. So guys, AWS account is very easy. AWS login registration page. Let me just quickly show you so that everybody's on same page. So here it is. Sign up for a free account. So you can come on this page, landing page, and let me just paste this in the chat window, guys. If you haven't or whoever has not created, you can just click on this link. You will be reaching on this page. Just click here, create a free account. You should be already having a Gmail account or Yahoo account, whatever it is. I think here it is, create a new account. I already have mine, so you just click on this one. So you will be reaching on to the sign up page. Email address you can set, password you can set, and then an AWS account name. Let me just set it quickly. apc@gmail.com. So it's a 5-step process. It's very easy. You just you should be having what I say, a credit card or a debit card. Okay. One. Yeah, see, you should select a personal if you are using it for personal use, and if you are using it for your organization, you can select business. Your full name and all this stuff here in step 2, just ABC and phone number, and just move on to the next. Agree this one, and then I think it will be asking for stress and wallet. What happened? For United States, India. Here you will be asking for a debit card or credit card. So whatever is there, you just select it and just register yourself. After that, it will be just verifying the OTP and all, and you will have your account created. Okay, so you can create your account like this. Now moving back to the slide. I hope it is clear, guys. If you still have doubt, just let me know. I'll be explaining again. Okay, so services offered by AWS. Guys, AWS is offering more than 100 services, you can say. Okay, you can't be expert in all of these services. Just whatever is required, please do have a brief idea about it. I also don't know. There are 100 plus services there, so whatever is there in daily use or whatever is required by my organization, I have the knowledge over there. Okay, so these all are the service that are being offered. For example, you can see on the left hand side, EC2 is there, Lambda is there. This is for compute. Then storage and content delivery, we have S3, storage gateway, Glacier, CloudFront. Then databases are there, different types. We have networking resources, administrative and security. So we'll be seeing some of them, not all of them.
Thanks for watching. Want to study further? Join our training programs today.